Hello everyone, it is me, Plushroom64, and today I will be showing off my video game and plush collection. So first I will be starting off with my video games, and then I'll be moving on to my plush collection. There's a lot more things to talk about in the video game section than the plush section, so yeah, I'll be starting off with the video games first, and without further ado, let's get started. First, starting off, I have my Nintendo 64, which I mentioned in my previous video, actually. And I have two games for it, which is Wipeout 64 and Smash 64. And sorry I can't get a good video of it, because it's unfortunately at a different house, so I do have this photo of it, though, so it's kind of the best I can get. But anyways, moving on to the GameCube games, we have Mario Golf Toadstool Tour, and yes, I will be going order of Nintendo and then PlayStation, because, yeah. But anyways, time to talk about the actual game, and if you're wondering why it says Target Bullseye Tour included, it's actually a special code you can enter in the game, which actually makes you play a tour, which is really neat. I've had this game for actually a good while now, and I got it off of eBay, but it's basically like the only Mario sports game I have, so moving on. Next game I have is Mario Kart Double Dash with the bonus disc included, and I'm pretty sure this is actually the most expensive game I have. It cost me around $90, and I did get it off of eBay, so yep. And if you're wondering what the bonus disc does, it basically lets you play demos and watch trailers of games for the GameCube, which is also another really neat addition to a GameCube game. Nintendo just doesn't make them the same anymore. But anyways, moving on to Mario Party 5. This game has a really fun adventure mode, and I actually beat it on my old channel, which was really fun. Basically, the whole thing is just fighting the Koopa kids over and over again, but I mean, I kind of had fun with it. It was not that bad. And I also got it for Christmas last year, which was, yeah, nice. But now, moving on to Mario Party 6, the day and night mechanic in this game is actually really good. I like it. And I'm pretty sure this game also cost me like $80, I think, on eBay, so yeah. I think you can already tell I don't make the best financial decisions. But anyways, moving on to Mario Party 7, I actually got this one for Christmas in 2024. I haven't played it that much, but still, the 8-player mechanic was crazy. But anyways, now on to Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door, which I actually got in December 2025, Christmas, again. But yeah, I have not also played it that much, which I probably should do. But anyways, moving on to Pikmin for the GameCube. This is a really fun game, but I also haven't played it that much. But still, the only reason I got this game was for Melee. So basically, in Melee, there's a trophy which is Captain Olimar, and the only way you can unlock him is if you have a save file of Pikmin on your GameCube memory card. So yeah, I got the disc, and then I got the case, and then, yeah, I pretty much got all of it on eBay, and then, yeah, I'm actually gonna try to 100% Melee now, but probably not all of it. Anyways, moving on to Super Mario Sunshine. I got this game in the good old classic year of 2024, and yeah, I got it for Christmas again. I was gonna try to 100% this game, but after looking at it a little bit, I decided that I probably shouldn't. This is probably one of the more difficult 3D Marios, but nonetheless, it's still a great game. And now, moving on to the last game, Super Smash Bros. Melee on the GameCube. Also, yeah, if you're wondering, I play all my GameCube games on my Wii. But yeah, Melee is extremely difficult, like, at least just regarding the single-player modes. But one day, just one day, I might 100% it. And yes, even the 1 million matches. But hey, I'll probably just give up. Also, S-tier game, by the way. Moving on to the Wii games, I have Just Dance 2, and I've pretty much said all I need to say. But next up, we have Kirby's Epic Yarn, which I haven't played that much, actually. And yeah, I know I have a lot of games, but I haven't played them that much. I'll try to play as much as I can this summer. And I do also have Kirby's Return to Dreamland, so yeah, nice. Moving on to a game I've actually played for a decent amount of time, Mario Kart Wii. S-tier game, by the way, again. And chances are, if you have a Wii, you probably have this game. And I don't remember where I got this from, but I think I got it on either eBay or GameStop. And now for Mario Party 8, which I got for Christmas last year. So yeah, this game's visuals is actually pretty good, but I just have no idea what they were trying to do back in the Wii era with the realistic textures. But anyways, Mario Party 9 is S tier game, fight me. Also, that statement is mostly backed up by nostalgia, but I do not care. The reason people hated this game so much is because instead of everyone being their individual player, they were all forced into a cart together, kind of, so yeah, but this game is just so magnificent. And yeah, I also got this game on eBay and the next game, which is Mario Super Sluggers. This game is S tier again. I beat the entire adventure mode, which was really fun. I liked it a lot. But yeah, all I'm saying is that we need another baseball game, Nintendo. Anyways, moving on to New Super Mario Bros. Wii, an absolute classic of a game. This is probably an S tier 2D Mario, like, no questions asked. And yeah, pretty much everything about the game is peak, and I got it for my birthday on eBay. But now moving on to Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga, which I have barely played in probably like under an hour, so yeah, I don't really have much commentary on this game. But now we have Super Mario Galaxy, which is a really good game, I would say. I got it from GameStop, and it's kind of what sparked my interest in gaming again, which, yeah, is pretty neat. And it's probably one of the main reasons I've spent over like $1,000 on eBay. But who cares? They all need friends. Anyways, moving on to Super Paper Mario, and yes, I don't have Galaxy 2, unfortunately, but Super Paper Mario is also probably an S tier game, probably the best Paper Mario I've played so far. This game is just so unique, and I know probably not too much people like it, but I'd say I like it a lot. This game is just so fun, and I can pretty much like pick it up at any time, and yeah, I did get it on eBay. But anyways, moving on to Smash Brawl, which I'll just put the origin in the corner if I know it, because yeah, I'm kind of tired of saying eBay over and over again. But anyways, Brawl is easily an S tier Smash, because Subspace Emissary was really fun, but the Great Maze was kind of annoying, but still I beat it, and I think I have like an 88% completion on the story mode, so yeah, S tier game right here. But anyways, now moving on to the Wii U games, we have Angry Birds Star Wars. A pretty good game, pretty nostalgic, I like it all around. If you didn't know this game was on the Wii U, then yeah, expected. But yeah, this game is pretty much the same as it is on all the consoles, just like its other buddy, Angry Birds Trilogy, which is basically just the original Angry Birds Season, and Angry Birds Rio. So if you don't have any of the games already installed on mobile, then just go to your local Walmart. But next up, we have Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U, which I don't have the DLC for because I have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. So yeah, this is pretty much Mario Kart 8, but just raw Mario Kart 8. Still pretty good game on the Wii U though, and I'm glad it sold well on the Switch. And next up we have New Super Mario Bros. U, which I'd say is actually a pretty nostalgic game. I don't know if I would say if it's S tier, but I know it's a really good game. I'm basically near completing it, and I think like the only boss fight I have is like Ludwig, and then I move on to the next world. But yeah, this game is really good. But now, moving on to Nintendo Land, this is basically just a multiplayer game on the Wii U. It's pretty fun, and there's also some single-player activities, which is pretty fun. I'm pretty sure I played the Donkey Kong mode. I'm not sure if I remember correctly, but yeah. Next game I have is Paper Mario Color Splash, and this game is just classic. If I could, I would probably play more of it, but I have a game to 100%, which is frickin' Melee. But if I ever do just give myself the time to play this game, then I think I'd probably say it's really good. And for what I have played, it is really good, and the comedy is S tier, and the steak. Yeah, moving on to Scribblenauts Unlimited. This is actually on the Wii U. Yeah, it's basically just what you'd expect on the mobile version, and then just ported to console, but it does have some unique Easter eggs. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. But now moving on to Super Mario 3D World, this is S tier 3D Mario right here. This game is really fun, and just playing it, it's an absolute classic. I love just getting the collectibles in this game, and it's so fun to look for them. And yeah, I do want to play 100% this game this summer, but yeah. Anyways, we have Super Mario Maker on the Wii U. Really good game. I unfortunately lost the case for it, and I had to get a new one, but yeah, pretty good game overall. Now moving on to the handheld Nintendo games, we have DS games, and first game up is Sonic Rush, and this is a really good game. It's fast-paced, but I mean, hey, it's pretty much what you'd expect out of a Sonic game on the DS. Anyways, moving on to Super Mario 64 DS, this is an amazing port. The fact that you can play Super Mario 64 on a DS is just pretty crazy. But yeah, I've had a lot of fun with this game, and I hope I can play it more. Moving on to the 3DS games, I have Mario and Luigi Paper Jam, which is probably a game I've also played for less than an hour, but I mean, hey, I don't know. I've heard that people said this game isn't the greatest, but I mean, hey, I'll probably play it this summer too. But now, moving on to Mario Kart 7, this is a really good Mario Kart game. The drifting is fun, the courses alone in this game are S tier. Mario Kart 7 is kind of just a really underrated Mario Kart game. I haven't heard people talk about it that much. Also, I'm pretty sure that literally any fictional character can get added to this game, but yeah. Moving on to yeah, you guys should know. Paper Mario Sticker Star actually isn't that bad. I guess for what I've played of it, but yeah. I think it is kind of a different twist in the Paper Mario series. But I mean, hey, it's Sticker Star, I mean, I don't really know. I kind of forgot this, but now moving on to the Wii Sports and Wii Sports Resort 2-in-1 disc. This is basically just kind of a niche combination of Wii Sports Resort and Wii Sports with just 2-in-1 disc, I guess, but I really haven't played that much of this, but I definitely agree I should play more. But now, moving on to the Switch games, we have Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. This was actually a game on the Wii U, but I got it on my Switch, so yeah. It's kind of like Super Mario 3D Land, where it's like pretty fast levels, and kind of like 3D World. It's pretty much just 3D World and 3D Land, but combined into a Toad game. But yeah, thumbs up for Captain Toad, because this is a really good game. Anyways, moving on to Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. This is a game I've actually streamed before because I wanted to play it home, because I mean I'm only on like the second world, and for what I've played of it, it's a really good 2D platformer, and I probably will play more of it sometime. And anyways, now time for Mario and Luigi Brothership. This is a mid RPG in the Mario series. I mean, it's like kind of good, but like there's also some pretty negative things that bring this game down. But personally, from my angle, I think this game is kind of overhated, but I mean, I can see where people come from on that. And then there's Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, which I personally have not played that much. And yeah, I don't really know what to say on this game, but I think it was recently delisted from the eShop, so that might make its value go up. But anyways, now on to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and this is a really good game having 96 tracks. But I do have to admit, in the Booster Course Pass, they were kind of taking quantity over quality. But this game definitely still holds up, and it's great to play with friends. And I also got 3 stars on literally every single cop. And now on to Minecraft on the Nintendo Switch, which I've basically only played with friends, because I mean, I'm just not really the biggest Minecraft fan on my own. But I mean, Minecraft is pretty fun, especially when playing with friends. Now on to Paper Mario the Origami King, which I recently got, and I personally don't have an opinion on this game. Mainly because I probably just have less than an hour of gameplay on it, but I mean, Pokopia is just too addicting. But anyways, now we have Super Mario Bros. Wonder, which was actually kind of nice to see since we did get a 2D Mario for a long time. But overall, this is a great game, but the bosses are kind of mid. But still, great game. Anyways, on to Super Mario Maker 2. Basically just Mario Maker on the Wii U, but the online is actually still active now. But yeah, playing Mario Maker 2 online is just so fun. If you know any other people who have a Switch and you have a Switch, then all of you should play this game, or get this game if you don't already have it. But chances are, if you do that, then your friendship will probably get ruined. But anyways, on to Super Mario Odyssey, which is honestly S tier 3D Mario right here. And I should probably plan to 100% this game in the summer. This game is just so fun and adventurous. I just love it. Literal peak of Nintendo right here, but like, Nintendo, please make another 3D Mario. But anyways, on to Super Mario Party, which is also a game that ruins friendships. Yeah, I mean, it's Mario Party, what do you expect? But anyway, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, which is probably one of my favorite games of all time, and including it being one of my favorites, it's probably the most played game I have. I have 600 hours on this game, please save me. But single player and multiplayer wise, this game is amazing. And on top of that, it is amazing with friends and online. But yeah, I like the spirit battles, but they just need to bring the trophies back. But yeah, basically every part of this game is amazing, and just, I highly recommend it. But anyways, time to talk about Tamagotchi Life, Living the Dream. S tier game right here. Dude, ever since I got this game, it's just so fun. It's basically just Tamagotchi Life on the 3DS, but put on the Switch, and it is amazing. They added a lot more customization to this game with the face paint and just in general. If you're ever bored and you don't already have this game, then just get it. It's literally peak. But anyways, onto the Switch 2 games, we have Donkey Kong Bonanza, which is just so good. And on top of that, I'm probably also gonna 100% this game in the summer, which the Elder Kong challenges are kind of hard, but I mean, hey, I might still pull through. But if you like Mario Odyssey, then just get Bonanza like right now if you don't already have it. Anyways, on to Kirby Air Riders, which is really good. I haven't played this game in a good bit, but it's amazing. If you're ever bored and you just want something to do, then just go in the story mode. This is a really fun story mode. And I can just tell there was so much effort put into this game. And I know if you love Kirby, then you will love this game. But anyways, on to Kirby and the Forgotten Land Nintendo Switch 2 edition, and this is a pretty good game. And I don't know if you guys are still keeping track, but this is probably going to be on the list of games I will 100% this summer. But yeah, peak game right here. And anyways, on to Pokemon Pokopia, which is actually kind of just a fusion of Minecraft, Tomodachi Life, and Pokemon at the same time. And I'm not really too sure about Tomodachi Life, but still, this game is really good. And I know if you like Pokemon, then you'll like this game. But now on to Sonic X Shadow Generations, which kind of reminds me of Sonic Rush. And I'm not really too sure, but just Shadow's part is really fast-paced. And Sonic mostly just reminds me of 2D platformers, which is really good. But on to our last Nintendo game, we have The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild Nintendo Switch 2 edition, which I should really play more of. This game seems like it has a lot of potential. And I have some other friends who have played this game for much longer than I have, so I think I should give it a try sometime, because I have played a good amount of it, but I think I should just play more. But anyways, on to the PlayStation 1 games. I'm just gonna rapid fire through these because I don't really have any commentary. So Tekken 3, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, Cubert, Pac-Man World 20th Anniversary, and Crash Bandicoot 2. Now since we finished with the PS1 games, let's go into the PSP games. The only PSP games I have is Little Big Planet and the Lemmings, but I mean, the Lemmings case is just completely destroyed. And Little Big Planet on the PSP is kind of just like the one on the PS3, but like just put on the PSP, so yeah. Unfortunately, I cannot use the online, and I think it probably shut down, I don't know. But anyways, on to the Little Big Planet on the PlayStation 3. This is a peak video game right here, and kind of one of the main reasons I got a PlayStation 3 in the first place. But yeah, if you have a PlayStation 3, then get this game if you don't already have it. I'm recommending a lot of games, so yeah. Then I'm just going to go through the rest of these games real quick, which is Little Big Planet 2 Special Edition and Little Big Planet 3 and Plants vs. Zombies on the PlayStation 3. All these games are peak, especially Plants vs. Zombies. I like that one. But anyways, on to the plushies. And I don't really have anything to say about the plushies, so I'll just do a quick montage. And with that, you just watched my video game and plush collection, and that's basically all I have to say. So thank you for watching, and if there's anything I can do better, then just leave a comment down below. And yeah, thank you for watching. Also, I forgot Mario Kart World, but I do have the physical version. Anyways, bye!